In this simple tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the exact way and the simplest way to cut out a flounce. It is that simple. So this paper is going to be serving as our fabric. So now the first thing you are going to have to do is to fold your fabric into 4 equal places. Okay, so the amount of flounce you want to cut out would determine the fabric you are going to be needing. Now I've folded into 4 equal places, and you can see I have 4 cardinal points right there. You guys, this is what I always call it. Okay, so locate the center, and from that center you're going to have to mark out 2 inches all around, as you can see me doing like this. Now after this, go ahead and make it into a circle. Now you can see I'm trying to connect this together. Please, if my lines aren't straight, pardon me, because this is just for the sake of tutorial. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to determine the length of your flounce. So I'm using 4 inches. Be rest assured that this is not constant, like it is not standard. Whatever the length of flounce you want to use, that is what you're going to mark out. So you can see I've marked it all around. Now I'm going to connect from the next point. Okay, remember I started marking this out from the points underneath, but now I'm going to mark it out from the next point. Okay, which you can see me just do. Now after this, from that same point, I'm going to continue to mark out my 4 inches, and I'm going to be doing this all around. Okay, so this is just like marking out a spiral. You know what spiral is, right? So we are creating a spiral, and this is equally called a spiral flounce. We have different ways in which you can actually create your flounce or cut out your flounce. You can equally cut out your 360-degree flare into so many places, join it together, and then use it as your flounce. But I find this very easy. That's why I have decided to show you guys how to do this. Okay, this is not new, but I believe that most people do not know it up until now. So do well to watch this clip very well so that you can learn this, and do not forget to share this video so that more people can get to see it. So you guys, I'm going to continue marking out these 4 inches until I get to the finish point of my paper, or until I get to the size of flounce that I want. Okay, so this is my ending point. Can you see? Now what I'm going to do is connect it back like this, and I'm going to start to cut this out. So guys, as we cut this, I'm going to be telling you the simple trick that I use to cut out my own flounce. Okay, remember that this is on a paper. Now if I'm cutting on fabric, what I usually do is to fold my actual fabric, which is the main fabric I'm going to be using, and equally fold the lining. But before I fold them, I usually do interface it to give it a little bit of strength. Okay, because you don't want to cut out a flounce like that. So once I am done folding it, I will go ahead and now mark out and then cut it out, so that by the time I want to stitch this, it will be so easy. Now on my flounce, I usually use crinoline right at the tip, so that it will give it that wavy effects. I believe that if you do all of this, you are going to achieve a perfect flounce. I believe with this, you have been able to learn how to cut out a flounce. It is that simple, right? I'll see you guys in my next one.